Ne Zha 4, Rise of the Flame God. Action fantasy adventure mythology. The flame returns, not to destroy, but to save. Glowing star, the forgotten flame. 1,000 years have passed since Ne Zha's last sacrifice. The mortal world has evolved. Towering cities replace sacred temples, and myths have faded into stories. Deep in the ocean, where Ne Zha once battled Ao Guang, a faint glow pulses within a sealed pearl, the remnant of his divine flame. Unknown to all, that light is about to awaken. High voltage, the rebirth ritual. A secret cult called the Serpent Order gathers in the ruins beneath the Eastern Sea. Their leader, Madame Lian, seeks to resurrect the Shadow Dragon Ao Jin, the vengeful son of Ao Guang. As the ritual begins, a cosmic imbalance sends ripples across all realms, sparking the dormant flame of Ne Zha within the divine pearl. Baby, a new host. Far away, in a small mountain village, a storm rages. A baby named Li Shan is born with glowing fire marks on his palms. His mother dies during childbirth, leaving him as an orphan. As Li Shan grows, strange powers emerge. Flames flicker around him when he dreams, and he sees visions of a young warrior bound by destiny. Mage, the arrival of the mentor. The immortal monk Taiyi Zhenren senses an ancient power returning. Disguised as a humble wanderer, he arrives at Li Shan's village. When Li Shan accidentally sets part of the forest ablaze with his uncontrolled powers, Taiyi reveals the truth. The spirit of Ne Zha has chosen him as its new vessel. Fire, the awakening power. Training begins. Taiyi teaches Li Shan to control his inner flame through meditation and martial discipline. Yet, Ne Zha's fiery essence resists control. Flames burst unpredictably, and Li Shan's emotions fuel destruction. One night, his anger ignites a massive explosion that destroys the temple's outer walls. Taiyi realizes Ne Zha's full awakening is accelerating dangerously fast. The Shadow Dragon's revenge. In the deep abyss of the sea, Ao Jin awakens. His body is formed from dark energy, a serpent of shadow and vengeance. Remembering his father's death at Ne Zha's hands, he vows to annihilate both gods and mortals. The Serpent Order becomes his army, and the oceans begin to rise against humanity. Cloud, the heavens intervene. The celestial realms tremble as the balance of yin and yang shifts. The Jade Emperor fears Ne Zha's resurrection could repeat history. He sends divine warriors, including Li Shan, the god of thunder, to Earth to destroy Li Shan before Ne Zha's power fully awakens. Crossed swords clash of the celestials. The skies ignite as heavenly soldiers descend upon Li Shan's village. Taiyi defends him using divine spells, but he's outnumbered. In the heat of the battle, the spirit of Ao Bing, Ne Zha's old friend, appears to protect Li Shan. A thunderous clash lights up the heavens, and for the first time, Ne Zha's full power erupts through Li Shan, driving the celestial army away. Crystal Ball, the curse of the flame. Li Shan's body begins to weaken. Every time he channels Ne Zha's power, his human life force drains away. Taiyi reveals the curse. A mortal vessel cannot contain divine fire forever. Ne Zha's strength may save the world, but it could also destroy the boy carrying him. Skull journey to the underworld. Desperate for answers, Ne Zha and Li Shan travel to the underworld with Taiyi's guidance. They must pass through 6 realms, each testing Ne Zha's spirit. There, Ne Zha faces the ghosts of warriors he once killed, reliving his guilt and pain. Only by confronting his past can he control his future. Reunion with Ao Bing. In the 6th realm, Ne Zha meets Ao Bing's soul. The once enemies share an emotional reunion. Ao Bing reveals he never hated Ne Zha, only the cycle of vengeance that trapped them. Moved, Ao Bing merges part of his icy essence with Ne Zha's flame, balancing fire and ice. Together, they forge the path toward redemption. Snake, the Serpent Order's rise. Meanwhile, on Earth, the Serpent Order captures divine relics from fallen celestial warriors. Using these relics, Madame Lian creates a ritual to fully awaken Ao Jin's monstrous form. She intends to drown the human world under an eternal ocean storm, a world of gods and mortals no more. Gear, the divine armor reforged. With Ao Bing's energy, Ne Zha reforges his legendary weapons. The red armillary sash becomes the dual balance chain, glowing with blue and gold light. The universe ring transforms into a weapon of harmony, symbolizing the unity of all elements. Li Shan dons this new armor, his transformation nearly complete, the birth of the flame god of balance. Water wave war of the realms. The seas erupt, mountains crumble, heaven's gates open as dragons and gods wage war across the sky. Human cities fall beneath storms of divine fire and water. Ne Zha, now fully awakened, leads a desperate stand with Taiyi and Ao Bing's spirit against Ao Jin's army. Dove Taiyi's sacrifice. In the heat of battle, Taiyi realizes Ao Jin's power can't be stopped, only sealed. He performs the heavenly lock spell, sacrificing his immortality to trap Ao Jin temporarily. As his light fades, he smiles at Ne Zha. You are no longer a weapon, my child. You are hope at sea. Skull journey to the underworld. Desperate for answers, Ne Zha and Li Shan travel to the underworld with Taiyi's guidance. They must pass through 6 realms, each testing Ne Zha's spirit. There, Ne Zha faces the ghosts of warriors he once killed, reliving his guilt and pain. Only by confronting his past can he control his future. The final transformation. Raging with grief and love, Li Shan fully merges with Ne Zha's soul. The two become one divine being, part human, part god. His body ignites with golden flames and icy veins, a perfect symbol of balance. His voice echoes with power. No god, no demon, only balance. Cross-swords battle of destiny. The final battle begins atop a storm-covered ocean. Ao Jin's shadow serpents attack from all sides, while Ne Zha soars through fire and thunder. The clash between flame and water splits the sky itself. Every strike shakes heaven and earth as Ne Zha fights not for victory, but for peace. Beating heart, the heart of humanity. In the final moment, Ne Zha sees the suffering within Ao Jin's heart, a child who lost his father to war. Instead of killing him, Ne Zha channels all his divine fire into compassion, purifying Ao Jin's soul. The Shadow Dragon weeps as he dissolves into light, ending the cycle of vengeance forever. Sunrise, the new dawn. As the heavens clear, Ne Zha restores balance between gods, humans, and nature. The Jade Emperor descends, acknowledging his courage. For the first time, Ne Zha is granted true freedom, no longer bound by destiny, but guided by his heart. Li Shan awakens as a normal boy, his divine mission fulfilled. Fire the legacy continues. Years later, Li Shan walks through a bustling city. The flame within him lies dormant, until a sudden shadow rises from the ocean's depths. A mysterious whisper echoes. The world is never safe from chaos. Ne Zha's eyes glow once again, hinting that the legend of the flame god will rise for one last battle.